Right now, all across this country, seniors over 60 are walking right past free money. Not in some shady way. In the most ordinary way you can imagine. There are government programs, real ones, with real dollars behind them that you may already qualify for, and the only reason you are not getting them is that nobody ever told you they exist. So I went looking for the ones that get missed the most, and I found 7. 7 benefits sitting right out in the open that millions of older Americans leave on the table year after year. And number 7 ties all the others together with a single free tool you can use tonight from your own kitchen table. Now, I am not a caseworker, and I am not a government employee. I am just an old man who reads the fine print so you do not have to. So grab a pen, because some of these are worth real money every single month. Here's why this happens, and it is going to make you a little bit mad. These programs almost never come find you. There is no friendly letter that shows up in the mail saying, "Congratulations, you qualify, here is your money." Instead, you have to know the program exists, know that you might qualify, and then go and raise your hand to apply. And the people who need the help the most, folks on a tight fixed income, folks who are proud and do not like to ask anybody for anything, are exactly the ones who slip through the cracks. A lot of seniors also just assume they make too much to qualify for any of it. Hold that thought, because on more than one of these, you are going to be surprised. Number 1, the Medicare savings programs. Every month, if you are on Medicare, there is a premium for your medical coverage, and for most folks, it gets quietly subtracted right out of your Social Security check before you ever lay eyes on it. The Medicare savings programs can pay that premium for you, and depending on which one you qualify for, they can cover even more. Picture that money landing back inside your check every month instead of being pulled out of it. That is not a coupon. That is your monthly income going up. And the part that gets me is, some folks have been paying that premium out of a thin check for years. Money they never had to give up at all. To find out, you contact your state health insurance assistance program, sometimes just called SHIP, and you can find your local one at the website shiphelp.org. They walk you through it for free with no sales pitch, because helping you is the entire reason they exist. Number 2, something called extra help. If you take any prescriptions, and at our age most of us do, this is one you cannot afford to miss. Extra Help is a program that lowers what you pay for your medications under Medicare. We are talking about your co-pays at the pharmacy counter, the cost of the very drugs that keep you going. For someone splitting their pills in half to make a bottle stretch another week, and I know some of you are doing exactly that, this can change your whole month. And the rules opened up not long ago, so some people who heard no in the past would get a yes today. If it has been a while since you checked, check again. You apply right through Social Security at ssa.gov or by calling them at 1-800-772-1213. Same number as always. Keep it close. Number 3, and this is the one most people wrongly cross off before they even look. Food assistance, the program you probably know as SNAP. Now I can already hear you. Walt, that is not for me. I make too much. But here's what almost nobody tells seniors. Once you are 60 or older, the rules let you subtract many of your out-of-pocket medical costs when they decide whether you qualify. Your premiums, your co-pays, even some of what you spend down at the drugstore. Those medical bills come right off the top, and that can pull you under the line even if your income looked too high at first glance. People rule themselves out for years over this, never once knowing the senior rules are different from everybody else's. You can find your state's office through the USDA directory. Do not decide you do not qualify until somebody who actually knows the senior rules runs your real numbers. Now, before we get to the back half, and the best one is still coming, let me mention this. Every program I am naming today, with the phone numbers and the steps written out in plain words, is collected together in my 2026 Social Security Playbook. It is the cheat sheet I wish every senior had taped to the front of the fridge. The link is in the description below. But hear me, you do not need to buy a single thing to use any of this, so let us keep right on going. Number 4, help paying your energy bills. There is a program with a clunky name, LIHEAP, that helps older folks on a fixed income pay to heat the house in winter and cool it in summer. If you have ever sat in a cold living room in January because you were scared of the bill, or sweated through a July afternoon to keep the meter from spinning, then this one is for you. You should never have to choose between staying warm and buying groceries. It is your own tax dollars coming back around to keep you safe in your own home, and there is no shame in taking it. None. You can ask about it by calling the LIHEAP line at 1-866-674-6327. Number 5. A break on your property taxes. If you own your home, your county may offer what is called a homestead exemption, or a senior freeze that lowers the property tax bill you get every single year, sometimes by a real chunk. The catch, and it is a big one, is that it almost never happens by itself. You usually have to apply for it, and plenty of seniors pay the full bill year after year without ever knowing they could have paid far less. I am going to do a whole separate video on just this one, because it is worth its own half hour, so make sure you are subscribed for that. For today, just write down 2 words, county assessor. That is who you call. Number 6, the discounts you simply have to ask for. This one is less about a government office and more about a habit, the plain habit of asking. So many places offer a senior rate that they just do not advertise anywhere. Your water and trash bill, your bus or transit pass, your phone plan, even certain days at certain stores. The lower price is often sitting right there, but it only kicks in when you ask for it out loud. So get comfortable saying 7 little words. Do you have a discount for seniors? You will be amazed how often the answer comes back yes. And number 7, the one I saved for the very last, because honestly, it is the master key to all the others. There is a single free website run by a respected national nonprofit called benefitscheckup.org. You go there, you answer some plain questions about yourself, and it screens you against thousands of programs all at once and tells you which ones you most likely qualify for. Everything we just talked about, plus a whole stack of others, all checked in one sitting from your kitchen table for free. If you do only one single thing from this entire video, make it this one. It is the closest thing there is to having somebody go through every drawer in the government and pull out everything with your name written on it. So there are your 7. Medicare savings programs, extra help for your prescriptions, food assistance with the senior medical rules, help with your energy bills, a break on your property taxes, the discounts you just have to ask for, and benefitscheckup.org to catch anything you missed. I have watched a single one of these put $100 or more back in somebody's pocket every month, and let me tell you, that is a different kind of month. So pick one, just one, and chase it down this week, because none of these come knocking on your door. You have to walk up to theirs. If this was useful to you, hit subscribe so the next one finds its way to you. Because next time, I'm going to show you the single Social Security mistake that is quietly costing some retirees as much as $182,000 over the course of their retirement. You are going to want to be very sure you are not the one making it. It is your money. Let us go and get it. I will see you in the next one.